Sometimes the smallest trace, something as ordinary as a single dog hair, can expose the darkest kind of evil. Stay till the end, because this one proves that monsters can hide in plain sight. It was a cold November evening in 2000 when 15-year-old Leanne Tiernan walked home from Christmas shopping with her best friend in Leeds, England. She waved goodbye near a quiet footpath, promising to call when she got home. But Leanne never made it. For weeks, her disappearance haunted the city. Posters covered every wall, volunteers combed the woods, and her parents clung to hope. Then, 9 months later, a man walking his dog discovered a shallow grave in the woods. Inside was Leanne, her body carefully wrapped in plastic bags, a scarf tied around her neck. Detectives worked the scene meticulously. Whoever had done this had planned it, covered his tracks. No footprints, no DNA, no witnesses. It was the kind of case that eats away at an investigator's sleep. But one clue, invisible to the eye, waited patiently for discovery. Months later, forensic scientists at a crime lab noticed something tiny caught in the fibers of Leanne's scarf. A single dog hair. It was preserved well enough for a detailed DNA comparison. When they ran it through databases, it didn't match any person, but it connected to evidence from another, completely different crime scene. That scene belonged to a convicted kidnapper named John Taylor. He lived just miles from where Leanne disappeared. Police obtained a warrant and entered his home, and what they found turned stomachs. Plastic sheeting identical to the one used to wrap Leanne's body cable ties, and a freezer that once held animal carcasses. And possibly worse. Taylor's 2 dogs matched the hair found on Leanne's scarf exactly. Cornered by forensic proof, he confessed. He had seen Leanne walking alone, grabbed her, and kept her captive before killing her. He had gone back to living his quiet life, walking his dogs, smiling at neighbors, believing his secret would stay buried with her. But that single hair, one thread of truth, brought everything crashing down. Leanne's mother said later that knowing what happened didn't ease the pain, but it ended the nightmare of not knowing. The smallest clue solved a murder that once seemed unsolvable. And behind one ordinary dog hair was the story of how evil underestimated science. If you liked this story, don't forget to hit follow for more true crime stories where the smallest clue can expose the darkest secrets.